So you've been studying hard, but you still feel like you're not getting any smarter. Or maybe you feel like you're not making any progress despite all of your hard work. Might be thinking you need to study harder or longer, but what if I told you there are some shortcuts? It's not about how long you study, it's about how effectively you study. And that's so, in this episode, we will be talking about 10 powerful study hacks to help you study smarter instead of harder. And each of these has been carefully designed to fit perfectly with our neurology to help you optimize your brain power. So let's get started. No one. Stop procrastinating and build momentum. One reason why you may not be able to study effectively is because you are prone to procrastination. Maybe you often start your homework right away, but then find yourself taking frequent breaks and doing other things. But here's a simple hack to help you break through the procrastination barrier and build momentum. Set a timer for 5 minutes and dive into your task without any distractions. Once the timer starts, your brain enters a state of flow, and it's much easier to stay focused and maintain momentum. And the nice thing about this hack is that once you set the timer, you don't have to think about it anymore. Now, many of us tend to procrastinate because we fear failure or rejection, but here's a powerful mindset shift. Reframe failure as an opportunity for growth and success. When you encounter obstacles, remind yourself that they are stepping stones on your path to success, and that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and improve. By adopting this mindset, you can approach tasks with a positive attitude and be more productive. No. 2. The best time to study for memory retention. There is a scientifically proven best time to study for optimal memory retention. It is right after you wake up. We all know that sleep plays a crucial role in memory consolidation. In fact, studies show that REM sleep is when the brain transfers information from the hippocampus to the cortex for long-term storage. That means if you want to remember what you study, it's important to review it again right after you wake up, when your brain is fresh and alert. So take advantage of this prime time to study effectively and watch your memory retention soar. Number 3. How to stay consistent even when you lack motivation. Staying consistent is key to achieving long-term goals, but it can be challenging when you lack motivation. But luckily, there's a simple yet effective hack to help you stay on track even when you do and feel like it. Start by setting small, achievable goals for yourself. Break down larger tasks into smaller chunks and focus on completing one small goal at a time. As you achieve each small goal, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment and motivation to keep going. Think of it like climbing a mountain. When you're at the bottom looking up, it can seem daunting. But as you start to climb and reach small milestones along the way, the journey becomes more manageable and motivating. So when faced with the challenge of staying consistent, remember to break down your goals into smaller steps and celebrate your achievements along the way. Number 4. Tricks to speak English fluently. If you're trying to learn English on your own, one of the most challenging aspects of the language is speaking fluently. But fear not, as there are some tricks you can use to enhance your fluency, even if you're relearning alone. First, you need to immerse yourself in the language by listening to English music and podcasts. This will help you pick up on the rhythm and intonation of the language. Second, practice speaking English out loud even if you're alone. Talk to yourself, record yourself while speaking, and listen to yourself to identify areas for improvement. Third, expand your vocabulary by reading books and articles in English. Focus on learning new words and using them in different contexts. Fourth, practice makes perfect. So practice speaking English regularly, whether it's with yourself, friends, or family members. Finally, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. So learn from yours and keep practicing. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to speaking English fluently. No. 5. A coding habit system for beginners. If you're new to coding and want to develop good habits from the start, you can try a simple coding habit system. Start by committing to coding for just 15 minutes a day. It's important to establish a daily routine. So choose a specific time each day to sit down and code. Find a quiet space where you won't be distracted so you can focus on your code. Next, set a specific goal for each coding session. It could be learning a new concept, building a small project, or practicing coding exercises on a website. Break down your goal into smaller steps and focus on completing one step at a time. After each step, take a few moments to reflect on what you learned and how you can apply it in the future. Use this time to solidify your learning and make connections between new concepts and what you already know. Finally, reward yourself for completing each session. This could be a small treat like a cup of coffee or tea, or simply taking a break and doing something you enjoy. 6. Active recall. Active recall is an effective learning technique that involves actively retrieving information from your brain, rather than passively rereading notes. You can use active recall to consolidate and memorize information more effectively. For example, you can use flashcards, practice problems, or summarizing information from memory. One easy way to do active recall is by asking yourself questions based on your learning material. This can help you identify gaps in your knowledge and focus on areas that need more attention. Another method is to teach the material to someone else. This can help you understand the material better and remember it for a longer period of time. 7. Mirror talk. Mirror talk is a powerful technique that involves self-talk and self-reflection. This can help you build confidence and improve your performance in various areas of your life. To practice mirror talk, start by finding a quiet space where you can be alone with your thoughts. Next, look yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself as you would to a friend. Start by acknowledging your strengths and positive qualities. Then focus on areas where you can improve and set goals for yourself. Finally, visualize yourself achieving your goals and say positive affirmations to reinforce your belief in yourself. By practicing mirror talk regularly, you can build confidence, improve your self-esteem, and achieve your goals. 8. The 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is a simple productivity hack that can help you manage your time and increase your productivity. The idea is that if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, you should do it immediately rather than putting it off. For example, if you receive an email that takes 2 minutes to respond to, send a quick reply instead of marking it as unread and dealing with it later. By following the 2-minute rule, you can reduce the number of tasks that you put off and increase the number of tasks that you complete quickly. This can help you feel more productive and motivated, and can help you avoid feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list. Additionally, by dealing with small tasks as they arise, you free up your mental energy to focus on bigger tasks that require more attention. 9. Practice deliberate practice. Deliberate practice is a highly effective technique used by experts in various fields to improve their skills. It involves focusing on specific areas of improvement, receiving feedback, and making adjustments accordingly. To practice deliberate practice, start by identifying the skill you want to improve. This could be anything from playing an instrument to public speaking. Next, break down the skill into smaller components and focus on improving one component at a time. Get feedback on your practice sessions from a teacher, coach, or mentor. Make adjustments based on the feedback and repeat the process until you have mastered the skill. 10. Interleaved practice. Interleaved learning is a learning technique that involves mixing different topics or skills during study sessions, rather than just focusing on one topic at a time. For example, instead of spending a whole day studying math, a whole day studying English, and a whole day studying physics, spend 1 hour a day on each subject. This can help you retain information by forcing your brain to actively retrieve information from memory more frequently. Interleaved learning can also help you transfer knowledge between different topics and make connections between different concepts. This can lead to a deeper understanding of the material and improved problem-solving skills. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of BrainFuel Station. Hope you found these hacks helpful. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're ready for more, click the subscribe button. Until next time, happy learning.